Hello there, and welcome back to Mega Man X3. In the last video, we did most of the first two Dr. Doppler or Sigma stages, and after failing several times, anyway, we got the Z-Saber. This is a cool background, actually. Simple, but it's cool. Okay. Oh, I wanted to mention that mini boss. I think the actual reason why Zero can enter that room and not the rest is because there's no hallway between the two. Oh, I'm not sure what happens if he hits a mini boss shatter. Actually, now that I think about it, if I remember, I will test that. Here's the first demonstration Z-Saber. What a surprise! It can one-shot him, which isn't nothing, because a full charge shot doesn't kill those dudes. But it's not exactly a great demo. Okay, this is a rather slow part of this stage. If you jump, you have to ride this up. It's very slow. If you jump, then often you'll have to fight the same enemies multiple times, because you'll jump, spawn it, and then you'll ride it back up and you'll spawn it again. So I recommend not jumping repeatedly, just waiting and shooting enemies like this. Shoot the other snail, go to the other side, and repeat. This is perhaps my least favorite part of the game just because it's slow. It's not hard and it's not that annoying, it's just slower than it needs to be. I love this song. I apologize that I'm still a bit low energy compared to previous videos, other than the last two. But I don't really want to do that again. So, gotta do this again though. That's what I get. I don't really want to beat him with Zero again. Well, I guess I wouldn't have to, because the passwords cannot save your gold armor, but they can save the Z-Saber, which is weird. I think it just stores one of 3 states. 0 alive, 0 dead, and 0 near dead with you having the Z-Saber. As you might expect, I can't summon Zero anymore. He didn't actually die, which is an interesting thing to point out, that he doesn't actually die in this one, but it still gives you the bad ending. So it's as if he died. Well, he doesn't die either way, but he does still have 1 unit of health left, which is why he doesn't immediately teleport away. Oh my god. This is my penance for failing at that, is to fail at this as well, which doesn't really make sense, but whatever. But if you don't know about the Z-Saber, it'd be really weird, because you're like, okay, the Hyper Chip is this game's replacement for the Shoryuken and the Hadouken. That's way less interesting. And it is. It is. The Hyper Chip is very useful, but it's nowhere near as cool. The Z-Saber, though, I think is a pretty similarly cool replacement. And the fact that, while it's not... Oh, I almost made it back. I am sorry. If I fall again, I will cut until I get back to near the top. I don't know why I'm doing so poorly. But I think it's a pretty similarly cool replacement, and the fact that while it does less damage, you don't need to have full health for it, that's awesome. By the way, there is no, like, shield or defensive weapon, really. Like, there's this, and that's something. Triad Thunder is like a shield. It's not really that useful for this. This is not super useful. I'm trying to think of some better way. You can control this, though, a little bit, which is cool. The charged Ray Splasher just does that, which isn't that good. It's not that useful. Charged Gravity, all we've seen. Charged Frost Shield isn't a shield, I don't think. It's that. And the charge of this is just a continuous thing in front of you. Slows down even more. But I just wanted to check because I wasn't 100% sure that there wasn't like some kind of shield. Which is a bummer, because the first game has two. It's got the Chameleon Sting, which makes you invincible, and the Rolling Shield, which gives you a shield. Both of which are really good. By the way, that is sort of like a weird, like, kind of trap. That you don't actually need to go left in that one. It feels really kind of pointless, but whatever. I did it. I didn't fall again, thankfully. It took me 6 minutes to get from the mid-boss to the boss of the stage. I am sorry. My performance has gone downhill ever since I got those body parts. Making me overconfident, I guess. This is Volt Kuragil, I believe. I think this is the boss that, if you don't kill Vile, he'll be here. One downside to the, well, an advantage to the Z-Saber over the Hodoken and the Shoryuken is that you can use it in midair. But if you get interrupted, it'll stop. Oh my god. There we go. Got him. The Z-Saber's good, I promise. I still haven't demonstrated it yet, but I will. I think this video is going to be the remainder of the Sigma stages. And then, well, this will be the finale. That's only kind of true. I'll do a bonus episode, which will have the good ending, all the other fights, and any other little tidbits I can think of. I'm not exactly sure how long that video will be. Yeah, because I'm not sure what all there is to show. There's a bunch of little things. I'll see if I can. If I need to think of some more things, then I'm sure I can find some interesting bits. Because I'm sure there's things that I'm sure there's cool things about this game that I just don't actively know. A downside of the, yeah, here we are at the boss fights, by the way. A downside of the Z-Saber is that you can't bring a charge into a boss room. So oh yeah, that's not bad. So you can't like immediately use it on a boss. You have to charge it up, which it's all to counteract how good it is, and it is real good. But I just sort of like lost my train of thought there for a sec. Each time I die, I use a charge shot on this. I think there is a way to make it consistently drop life energy. Don't remember how that works exactly. Oh, Blizzard Bufalio. Frozen Bufalio? Frozen Bufalio. Thankfully, he's like one of the easiest to get with it. I think it does a little more than half of boss health. It's real fun to use, though. Obviously, it works very differently from Z-Saber in every other game. But it's really cool. And And I'm glad it does still have a ranged aspect to it, otherwise it'd be a lot less useful. Let's see, if I use a full-ass charge shot, it's the same. Okay, I don't know. I wish I at least get to keep this. It'd actually be easier than keeping full charge, but whatever. But it's fine, it's not that hard to get a charge going. Oh. My nemesis, and who I could never remember his name. First 2 videos of the series, I consistently say his name wrong almost every single time. I say, like, acid seahorse or toxic sea force instead of either of his names. I also did very poorly against him the first time. Ooh, we get to see this attack, though. At least we got to see him melt away and come back. That was new. He didn't do that last time. I'm not exactly sure what triggers him to do that, but whatever. It's a cool animation. For some reason, he really reminds me of Wire Sponge. I'm not sure why. There we go. I don't actually know. Maybe it is just completely random. Don't know. So sorry if I'm more quiet. I don't have a whole lot to say with the boss refights because it just kind of is what it is here. There's not like much, if any, new information to glean here. Kind of weird use for glean. Maybe it's not. I don't know. My brain's operating at like, I don't know, 8%? Okay, that's an exaggeration. Like maybe 70% capacity. 8%. God. I would be entirely non-functional if that were true. There we go. It could be a bit tricky to pull it off, and it's not always better than just using their weaknesses. If you're good, it's always better. I'm not that good at it. I'm actually much better at the Shoryuken. Well, I'm probably better at this than the Hadouken. Still don't know why the Hadouken's so difficult for me sometimes. There we go. I was hoping to get life energy out of that. Because I'm so close to filling up my last sub-tank. I really cannot remember which teleporter goes to who, ever. Like, I kind of remember some of them in X2, and I remember 1 or 2 specific ones in X4, but not really any here. Oh, his claw blocked that. I didn't expect that. Claw plock. It's a Futurama thing, right? Claw plock. Oof, nice. That's such a waste. Just for 1 hit. Why didn't I just... I could have just shot him with a lemon. Would have been no different. I guess I'm just trying to be cool. Can you fault me for that? Yes. Yes, you can. Sorry for that noise. It's just brushing my desk off. Some crumbs from my grilled cheese earlier. Tunnel Rhino. Or Screw Cider. I don't know why it never stops being funny to say the Japanese names. And I apologize if I say them too often. I just never... Oh, shit. It never fails to amuse me, at least a little bit. Oof. There we go. It is cool that it drains energy over time. Sometimes they end up in kind of weird positions to be killed by. Like he got to start a move and then die. I don't know why they did it that way. I could guess it's because of a specific boss we'll come to later, where if you want to use the Z-Saber against him, you got to be real careful. Otherwise, you'll just end up helping him. And I'm sure I'll do that whether I intend to or not. Speaking of if I intend to or not, I am going to forget, so I'm going to go ahead and use the Hyper Crush right now. Oh, it's just infinite charge? Oh my god, I forgot about that. I'm going to use that later. That is really good. I forgot it's not actually a Giga attack, it's just you get infinite charge shots. And that's awesome. Because it means you get infinite tries with the Z-Saber. That's really good. I am annoyed that I don't use that, because I forgot that's how it worked. Oof. I'm going to use that on the final boss. I'll say that right now. I'm glad I filled that here instead of trying it. I guess I probably would have tried it on the final boss, but I might have forgotten. And that's actually going to be pretty useful. I have never, like, actually used that. And I feel like a damn fool. Volt Catfish is probably one that's easier to just use his weakness. Like, not even probably, like, he's almost certainly easier to just use his weakness. Well, depends what you mean by easier. Like, I'm going to take hits here that I wouldn't if I used his weakness. But he's still going down faster. So it's up for debate exactly what you want to prioritize. Speed or health. Which, generally, speed. At least once you have the body parts. Prior to that, you kind of need to prioritize health. Come on, yeah! Full up, although. So close. I don't remember what immediately comes after this, but I'm just gonna, like, pause here for a sec and chill next to this door. For no reason. I'm obviously not filling up my flip tanks. I just want to talk. Just ignore the bloops going on. Okay, we're done. Let's go. No, I don't want to switch that. Now where does this lead? Oh, yeah, I remember now. This actually leads straight to the boss I was just talking about, that you want to be careful using the Z-Saber on. I forgot this game actually has 4 Sigma stages, as opposed to X2, which has 5. Which is weird, because generally speaking, they all have 4 Sigma stages. Watching your battles closely. Your victories over my men have been most impressive. I need superior Reploids like yourself, X. I offer you the chance to join us. Together we shall build a utopia where the Reploids rule under the watchful eyes of Sigma, our lord and master. Very, very over the top and contrived. Your schemes end here and now. Perhaps you're not as smart as I once thought. The new body of Sigma. Okay, I'm trying to remember how best to start fighting him. When he has that shield up, he's regenerating. So ideally you want to use the Z-Saber on him when he starts that fire attack, not when he, or actually right after he drops the guard. He does it after this attack. Not if you don't hit him, I guess. Oh, and it was too late. I don't actually remember what he's weak to. I'm trying to think how best to handle this. Yeah! If I'd hit him a second later, that would have regenerated more than half his health. Because that's the thing. It's based on how much damage you deal that he gets back. That was a weird phrasing of that sentence. Ignore that. You are strong, X. Strong enough to defeat Sigma. Doppler, can you talk? His signature form is that of a computer virus. I was corrupted by him and blah, blah, blah. Yes, you did. It is a horrific new body, and you'll see. Where's the body now? It's in the underground hangar of this lab. I don't think Sigma's occupied it yet. Destroy the body before it's too late. Time is running out. Thanks, Doc. I guess I could have done a Marty McFly voice there, but I'm not good at that, so I'm not gonna try. Here we are, last Sigma stage. It's a short one. You're like, is that the body? Is that the body? Certainly looks like Sigma back there. But there's multiple. You're like, oh, they've been trying for a while. There's 3. There would be 4 if you could see it. This, I believe, is where Zero will show up if you don't kill him. This is where he'll show up. And I think you take an alternate path, actually. I'll show that in the bonus video. But here we are. You enter this boss chamber vertically, like a Lek-Man. Or like Sigma in the first game, I guess. It's too easy to corrupt that fool. A bit Scooby-Doo of a line there. Let the eternal struggle begin. This one might be a bit shorter than normal, because I am not as good at this one. What I recommend is getting up on the wall and not jumping into the last second. Like that, and then air dashing to avoid them. For your shield. No, I expected for the shield. Oh, no! I didn't mean to use it there. Yeah, sure. That's probably a mistake, but it's fine. Oh, just a little too early. This fight is real tricky. He deals a lot of damage, even with your defenses. I can't imagine trying to do this fight without the body parts and the body chip. Oh my god. Oh, not enough. It's barely not enough. Oh, this is not going well. Oh shit, I thought that was it. Oh god, that's not good. Because, surprise, surprise, Sigma's got 2 forms. Or I guess kind of 3, but you'll see. But this form is crazy. Well done, X. Yes, he is far stronger than his previous forms. That is very true. The ultimate battle body. And it looks ridiculous, but it's terrifying. This is Kaiser Sigma. I like that he's got 2 Mega Busters on his sides there. Oh, I hate when he lands on the left side. Oh, too low. This is quite tricky in general, and it's real hard without the Z-Saber. Let me say that much right now. One quirk with the Z-Saber is because you can use it in the air, but you can't use it against a wall. If you try to, X will just turn around. Oh, too low again. I'm doing okay, though. Yeah, there we go. Good use for the Hyper Crush, or Crash. Not actually sure. I assume Crush, but I don't know. Oh, that was good. That wasn't even that close, actually. I still had a sub-tank left. But oof, that was tense. And that's not it. No, it can't be. I always forget about this part. I can't even defeat you with this magnificent body. Yeah, apparently. It is scary, though. I'll possess you. Starting to feel very Mega Man X5 up in here. And yeah, here he is. I can't fire with that on. But can't hurt him. He's now like a straight-up computer virus. Oh, be careful. Go up. Oh, you'll fall down. But be careful. Stay up. It's scary. Oh, you can die there, and it's terrible. Oh, that's it, though. Oh, it sucks if you die there, though. That was cool. One try on Sigma. I didn't do very well in his first form, but did okay in his second. With the Hyper Crush, you get a lot of tries for the Beam Saber, so that's definitely the way to do it. And one of the few instances of swearing in the main Mega Man games. Damn, it's a dead end! Thankfully, it's not censored on the Legacy Collection. Give up, X. Oh, will you? Boom! Dr. Doppler's alive, and he takes the virus for himself. It's not exactly what's happening. Arrgh, you're Doppler. How did you obtain this? Oh, that's right. He's using a vaccine on him. Would you like my special vaccine for the Sigma virus? I'm sorry to have given you so much trouble. If Zero's alive, he does this, and it's a little different. I know I can never really atone for what I've done, but I will try to set things right by taking Sigma with me. That's pretty cool. I like this as a scene. My program is fading. It's time to say goodbye. It's actually kind of sad. He's trying to do what's right. It wasn't his fault. And he doesn't come back. It's not like the classic series where they rebuild all the Robot Masters. That's just sad. Oh, this music's great, though. Which reminds me of the end of Mega Man 2. Alright, so that's it. And this is very Castlevania, as my roommate pointed out when I did this the other day. I was like, yes, this is very Castlevania. Yes, he has. Oh, once again, we get an X. I was gonna say soliloquy, but he's not speaking. This isn't from his Damn, as soon as I say it. As soon as I say it. And why must Reploids fight against each other? So close to the funny line. Why must Reploids fight one another? Oh, this song is killer, though. But once again, we get some of X philosophizing by a cliff. This is also very X1, I realize. X1 is also quite Castlevania with this scene. What does fate have in store for me? He can only hope that someday Dr. Light's plan for him will finally be revealed. Why can't he just tell him? Why didn't he just record that? Who knows? His destiny has already been decided. Is this the line I think it is? To save mankind, he must destroy Zero. Killer bombshell! But here's the thing, I already did. That's why he wasn't there at the end. Whatever, it says that either way. He didn't actually die, but... yeah, that's a crazy line to have there. That doesn't remotely come into play in this game, or the next game. It might be mentioned. I usually play the Japanese version, like I said before, so I don't remember if it's mentioned again in the next game. We'll see. There's some funny names here. Noter Banger, Earth Commander, Caterkiller. Hellet. Headgunner Mass Pro, Carry Arm. Headgunner Customer, Ice Wall. Snowslider, Victoroid, Wall Cancer, Blady, Crab Blaster, Hamma Hammock, Ganseki Carrier, Walk Blaster, Mine Tortoise, that one's straightforward. Adder Wild Tank, Tom Bort. funny. Escanail, get it? Escargot and snail. Very straightforward. Mac. Oh, I think it didn't have the funniest one. I think it was cut out. I think it's changed. Oh, maybe not. We'll see. Worm Seeker R, Hell Crusher. I like those. Mosquitus. That's the one that it took me 3 tries to get. Goliath. We didn't see that. Unless I'm misremembering. Press Disposer. We didn't see that either. We will. For both those. Yeah, Chimera, Kangaroo, Hawk, Frog, Dead Frog. Jesus. There it is. Blast Hornet. I think it is changed. The most funny name is changed. I'm gonna make a note of that, and I'm gonna show that. Might be annoying to get, and I'm not gonna necessarily promise that I will, but I will try to get that funny name. Just try to make sure I'm not gonna miss it somehow while this is going past. I think they did change the name though. I will find that. I will at least say it. I may not play the entire thing to get footage of it, but I'll at least let you know that funny enemy name. But a lot of those were pretty funny though, right? Yeah, anyway, I guess I should do some final thoughts, even though this isn't like the end, but it kind of is. This is the main end. The next one's a bonus video, not a main part. This has been fun. My performance has been very up and down, but in general, I think it was okay. I'm just really happy that I did Sigma in one. Usually, I don't. I don't know if I've ever beaten him in one try like that. And it's not like he's that hard, but I think part of it is actually just he's scary. He intimidates me. It's like in Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, even though they're exactly the same, for the most part, I actually find it harder to fight Mike Tyson than Mr. Dream. Obviously, they're the same character, just Mr. Dream was replaced later because they didn't renew their contract with Mike Tyson. But Mike Tyson is intimidating. Mr. Dream is not. Of course, it's also the fact that Mr. Dream is white, so the fact that he flashes white to signify when he attacks, I think it might actually make him a little bit harder. But in my experience, he's less intimidating, and that makes up for it. Also, it might not actually matter. You can still tell when he flashes. I'm not sure. That's just a thing that I thought might matter. I haven't done like an actual comparison. But this has been fun. I appreciate anyone who watches. Unfortunately, Zero's not on this screen. Maybe he is in the good ending. I don't remember. We'll see, because I will play through the whole thing again. And I'll just cut together the interesting bits from that. But that'll be the next video. So, see you guys then.